understood that his death had been predetermined by God. That it had been predicted in the scriptures. He understood that it had been signified and foreshadowed in history. He understood that it had been foretold by the prophets. Jesus understood that his death was and still is necessary for the salvation of his people. Therefore, he says in the text, and if I be lifted. Truth of the matter, there are so many things that we lift up in life. Social media allows us the unlimited access and the opportunity to consistently advertise. So in the spirit of self-advertisement, I say in the spirit of self-advertisement, we tend to create these clever ways to advertise our lives. Or should I say, we lift up our own experiences. You saw last Thursday, we take the time, we lift up the meals that we partake. We lift up those little spots that we do a little mini vacay. We lift up all of our outfits so folk can see how fresh that we stay. Some of us lift up our man crushes on Mondays. We turn around and post our testimonies on Tuesday. Our woman crushes on Wednesday. Your throwbacks on Thursday. Your flashbacks on Friday. And then Saturday you check in at that new spot. You check in, right? You check in at that new spot wearing that new set so we can see that your social life is spectacular. Hashtag Saturday Flow. I'm not telling you to not broadcast your life. I thank God for your life, but there is one thing I need you to understand about life. No matter what you try to lift up in your life, none of these things will give you life. Jesus said, if I be lifted up. That's what he said. That's what he said. If I be lifted up. In other words, the only thing that's going to give you life is the fact that I laid down my life. And not only did I lay down my life, but when I laid down my life, I made it possible that you might have life. And if I be lifted up, Isaiah said in the year the King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord high and watched it lifted up. Listen, there is something life-changing about seeing God lifted up. There is something that happens when you see God lifted up. That's why Jesus said, and if I be lifted. I might say, that's giving me life. But I need you to understand the only thing that's going to give you eternal life is the fact that he be lifted up. We spend way too much